Hi everybody, Dr. Joe here. I wanted to take a moment and personally welcome you to the course, Designing Your Destiny. We're excited about this course because this is a time in history where it's not enough to know. This is a time in history to know how. And we are creating this course to give you all the tools to begin to create a better life. We now know that when you change your mind, you change your life. There'll be video teachings in this course, there'll be audio meditations, there'll be video meditations, and there'll be an opportunity for you to begin to use different tools and techniques to begin to transform yourself and to transform your life. We've taken material from progressive workshops, advanced workshops, and different courses and combined them together in the best way possible for you to get the best results in your life. Learn the material, learn the content. And then after you understand the material and the content and you understand what you're doing and why, the how should get easier. We're creating meditations and we're creating inward processes for you to begin to reprogram your subconscious mind, to begin to change the way you think, begin to change the way you feel, begin to change the way you act, and to become conscious of your unconscious thoughts, your automatic behaviors, and your emotional reactions, and so conscious of them that you'll never go unconscious again. The process of change requires you breaking the habit of your old self and reinventing a new self. Now think about this. Science says that the environment signals the gene. The end product from an experience in your environment is called an emotion. So as you begin to emotionally embrace new feelings from your future, you're beginning to signal new genes and new ways to begin to change your body. We have seen people do this meditation. At the end of the meditation, literally open their eyes and have a very significant change in their health or their disease. It's important for you to understand in the thousands and thousands of brain scans that we've studied that you're at your absolute best when you get beyond yourself. And we're able to actually teach it, and we can see when people are getting close to that moment on functional brain scans. You'll learn the techniques to learn how to get beyond yourself. And when you get beyond yourself, you enter what's called the quantum field, that invisible field of information and energy that exists beyond space and time. So if it exists beyond space and time, there's no people there, there's no objects, there's no things, there's no places, and there isn't even time. It's what we call the unified field, that field in science that governs all the laws of nature. And you can't enter it as a somebody, you have to enter it as a nobody. You'll learn the technique to begin to connect to the unified field and begin to unfold into it, to begin to connect deeper into that realm so that when it comes time to create your life, you're not creating it as matter trying to change matter. You're creating it from the field. We'll also teach you how to induce trance, and you'll learn about brain waves. When you're in trance, you're more suggestible to information. And suggestibility is your ability to accept, believe, and surrender to information without analyzing it. And when you're in trance and your brain waves begin to slow down, you open the door between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind has all our habits, unconscious beliefs, perceptions, behaviors, all of those things that are happening behind the scenes of our awareness. Now, most people are programmed into very limited states of mind and body. We want to teach you then how to program yourself into more unlimited states. And when you begin to get beyond your analytical mind and the door opens between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, you are going to make a movie of your future. And we'll use images and pictures of yourself with affirmations. And when you're in that suggestible state, you're not going to say, how can this happen? It didn't work the last time. How am I going to afford this? If you're truly in trance, the critic is all of a sudden in the back seat and you begin to program your subconscious mind into the future. There's a lot to learn, there's a lot to practice, but I'm telling you, common people around the world are doing the uncommon. They're healing themselves of very serious health conditions. They're creating new opportunities in their lives. They're creating new relationships. They're creating new jobs. They're healing from past scars and wounds that they didn't even know that they had. And most importantly, they're having mystical experiences that transcend language. And the beauty behind all of this is that you don't have to be an academic. You don't have to be a scholar. You don't have to be religious. That you're better off that you're not. that common people now, once they understand how to do this and begin to apply it to their lives, they're beginning to see the fruits of their efforts. So my passion, my interest is to demystify the mystical so that you have within your reach all the tools necessary to make significant changes in your life. Now, most people, they wait for crisis or trauma or disease or diagnosis. They wait for some condition in their life to change them to such a degree that alters how they're feeling that they have to begin to make changes. And my message is, why wait? Why wait to get to that point where you feel so bad that you have to change? Well, you can learn and change in a state of pain and suffering, or you can learn and change in a state of joy and inspiration. And if you take a little time out of your busy week to learn this information and begin to apply it, you should begin to see measurable changes in your life. Let's begin.